Hi there. It's Misha. How are you? I'm gonna turn on the lights. I have a confession. I'm not ashamed of this, but I'm gonna share it. I'm a knitter. I wanted to talk about the SPN Family Love campaign that me and Jared and Jensen are doing right now, and I just wanted to share something that is meaningful and has kind of been a guiding light to me for my entire life. When I was young, by the way, I'm still young, very young, youthful, vibrant. When I was little, I was 6 years old in first grade. My family did not have much money at all. We were on federal assistance. We were just barely making ends meet. Later on in my childhood, we were at times homeless, but when I was six, we had a roof over our heads, but we had no extra money, and I was in a kind of rough public school in first grade. It was a tough place for me, and we didn't have enough money. My mom didn't. My mom was a single mom at that point, and didn't have enough money to buy us Christmas presents. And it wasn't something she was complaining about. It wasn't something she was advertising. But anybody who spent any amount of time with us could tell that there wasn't any extra money going around. And a mother of a kid in my class, I remember his name. He was John. John's mom gave my mom $100, and she gave her $100 so that my mother could buy me and my brother Christmas presents that year. And she did it with no fanfare. I only found out about this years later. But it enabled my mother in that particularly difficult year to provide me and my little brother with Christmas presents that she wouldn't otherwise have been able to do. And that woman's gesture for her, I don't think $100 is ever not a lot of money, but for her it was a small sacrifice. It wasn't, it didn't change the course of her life, but it actually changed the course of my life, because I have known about that for over 25 years, and I think about it often. And that single act of generosity and kindness has steered my course over the course of the last couple of decades, over and over again. I'm constantly reminded of that small gesture of generosity. We, the SBN family, are blessed with an incredibly tight community and an incredibly generous community, and a lot of us have been supported by one another in various different ways over the last dozen years. And I am just excited about this particular campaign, where we, Jared, Jensen, and myself, and the entire SBN family are taking this opportunity to bring cheer to the holidays to people around the world, to families around the world who are struggling, and to take this opportunity to be grateful for what we have and to be generous with others. Me and Jared and Jensen have one particular family that their story kind of broke our hearts about a year ago, and on Sunday we're going to be explaining to you what we have been able to do already with what we have already raised from this campaign. And it's very difficult to talk about that story without crying, but we're banding together with you guys to do something for this family in desperate need. And And we have plans for many other families throughout the course of this campaign. So we are going to try to change the material circumstances of many different families' lives over the next couple of weeks, and hopefully engender in people the notion that you actually can make a profound and lasting difference in other people's lives with small gestures of kindness. So that is a very long-winded and sentimental explanation, but I really encourage you guys to join us. Our family is amazing, and it's strong, and it has tremendous resources at its disposal. And so I think that we are all incredibly lucky. We're incredibly lucky to be able to help other people at a time when I think that there's a lot of anger and a lot of vitriol and a lot of divisiveness in the world. We have the opportunity to fight back with pure, unadulterated love and generosity, and that is what this campaign is about. So join your brothers and sisters in the SBN family and me and the moose and the squirrel in taking our good fortune and helping to spread it to those who are less fortunate. That is all I'm going to say, but I love you guys, and please join in and be a part of this. I think that I added a link. I'm not sure that I did. Sometimes I mess stuff up, but if I did, click the link and join in. And also you can wear as a badge of honor this, which is actually, I think, kind of nice. It's kind of a nice design. It says SBN Family Values. And I have one further question for you before I hang up. Family values is a term that is bandied about with reckless abandon. And I want to know what you think SPN family values are. And if you could please write that down in the comment section of this video, I would be grateful. So I am going to sign off because I'm actually late to get to set, and I'm not supposed to be wearing this. I'm supposed to be wearing this. And by the way, it's raining and cold, and I'm going to be on the ground tonight in the mud. And so they put this in my trailer. This may look like disco pants to you. It's not disco pants. This is a waterproof underpant that I can wear in the mud and then later wipe off and go to a disco with.